I'm back. Um, isn't it pretty here? Look at that. I'm so glad that you were so patient with me. Um, everything was okay. Internet, I figured, was either laggy, but the admin's internet wasn't being laggy, and I'm hardwired in, so that wasn't the problem. The only other thing is the server is my server, and it's the only one that anybody's using right now. So we haven't had any problems with it at all. I know this sounds crazy. And then I just decided I would change the battery in my mouse and in my keyboard, and so far I haven't had any trouble. I think maybe it was the timing or something, who knows. But I've got all the animals unloaded, and it was hard because it just kept lagging out. Um, and I thought maybe we could just go and get some metal. Okay. And it's a beautiful morning. It is, let's see what time it is. It is 5:36 and 55 degrees. We should be having a weather. I didn't want to go too far because we were going to have a weather front coming in here pretty quick. And let's see, we've had heat and we've had a thunderstorm. So the next one would be a sandstorm. And caught out in that, we would be pretty bad off. So I'm just going to take Wilson and I'm going to run around, and while we're waiting patiently for the next weather storm, which is going to take us after that, then we can go and get some more wood and metal, and this wooden metal and thatch if it comes along. But the wooden, see, check that out, right on time. So I'm going to go in and make tons of foundations, and hopefully I get to make some walls, behemoth walls. And I know that bad things come, you know, even in sandstorms, so we're not going to be. All right, and then, like always, we're going to park our animals right close to us. One of them close to the house so we can get to the water. And that'll be nice. Because if we get to the water, then, let's see here. Yeah, that sounds like a sandstorm. I'll turn him around. So all I have to do is just open the door and he'll be right there. And then we'll just keep working on, I think I left this open, didn't I? I don't know if I did or not. Okay. Just making sure. I don't want anything to get in there while we're in here. Oh, perfect. Okay. So now we can just open up the door and get our water bags full, and I can make some navy dye. And I seem to remember we left them in here. See how easy it is to climb up on those burning things? Okay, so let's just go here and get this. Oh, we already made navy dye. Well, what other color you want to make? I have my recipe chart right here. Well, maybe. Okay, if we already have all those, I'm just going to put all this back, and we have to go make behemoth walls. Oh, that's right. We don't have walls. Behemoth gates. Okay. Right between here. Okay, so what do we have in here that we could use for behemoth gates? We need the wood, the thatch, this will take wood and thatch for me. Over here, this will take sand. Sand. Oh, it's heat. Oh, I should have listened to the pawing at the ground. They're pawing at the ground. That means they're trying to make that little hole, you know, to dig into. We're going to see if we have so much lag time that we can't do anything, but hopefully this takes care of everything. Now we can't use all of our stone on clay and all that when we're right now we're making stone behemoth walls. So the stone is going to be primarily for the walls to our compound. There's just no way I'm doing anything else. Everything else is just going to have to sit and wait. And I did make a rifle and I did make a shotgun. I didn't load it up under my inventory because it's just too heavy. Okay, so we have thatch, fiber, and stone, and wood. Right. I want to go and over here to this one. I've been putting all my all my things that I'm not using right at the moment. My weapons, my arrows, so I don't weigh as much, so I can carry more back and forth between tables. Okay, so over here we have a little bit of wood, a little bit of thatch, a ton of stone. Alright. In fact, I'm just going to take these out too, so that I can just say transfer. So much easier. F to open. Transfer all items. I wonder how fast everybody else is at this. Well, probably really fast. They have new mouses that, you know, have like 7 to 10, I don't know, 100, you know, commands right on the mouse itself. A gaming mouse is so cool. I mean, I'd love to have one, but I think I'm not there yet. I mean, I need a waterproof keyboard first. Because I already spilled stuff in my brand new keyboard, by the way. And it's already got sticky keys. But the microphone was more important than anything because my voice just goes in and out as I sit back and forth and talk. It's not healthy. It's not a good thing. And now that I really love doing this, I'm going to go ahead and pursue getting a microphone. You don't want to pursue buying something that, you know, you're going to use 1 or 2 times and then you're never going to use it again. It just, it's not ludicrous. It's a waste of money and your own resources, you know, your own hard-earned money. So, just have to be careful about everything. Especially, now I know you guys are going to roll your eyes. I did really well when I had my own business. And then, you know, I got ill, of course. Neither here nor there. That's not part of the story. The story is that when I got on Social Security, I couldn't work. And I was so shocked. And plus I had been called down to take care of my grandkids. And so I left where I was living. I left everything behind pretty much and just came down to where they were living because they're more important than anything. Remember we were talking about that the other night? You have a lifetime to get everything back if everything is gone. You don't have a lifetime to get your children, your family, your friends back. So, yeah, they were more important. And I have a real strong feeling about that. So it's not hard for me. Just to walk up and, you know, put everything in storage that I wanted and just came. So then where I moved to, they have horrible unemployment. So that kind of, you know, knocked that out too. And I really wasn't able to work. So anyway, making a long story shorter, Where's this one? Social Security is hard to live on. You're limited, and everything continues to get more expensive every year. I mean, like, you know, when I went on Social Security, I had to go on it at 62 because I started raising a granddaughter and I didn't have an income. My income was back where I'd come from. So, kind of made it difficult. And so, yeah. Then, so I started at 62. Well, I got a lot less than if I would have been able to actually start at 65, which I had always planned to do, because I would have had at least enough to get me, comfortable until one of the kids was old enough that, I could live with them, or, they could be around to help me out, kind of la-di-da stuff. But it just didn't happen that way. And life kind of always, throws you a curve, whether it's in ARK or if it's in real life. Don't even worry about it. It's just going to happen. Don't bemoan the fact that something happened to you. It just happened. And now you have to get back up and begin again. So anyway, if you have extra money, and I know that nobody wants to save when you're young. Not unless you were raised by very strict parents who made you save, and you understand that saving is so amazing. I didn't do it. I bought stock. I know this is crazy, but one day I was reading a thing that said if the stock market totally crashed like it did in the 1920s, that U.S. savings bonds were still good. They don't give you diddly poo for interest, but if your bank closed, you would still be guaranteed what was in your savings bond. So I bought quite a bit of savings bonds, and they really saved my life because I was able to do so much with them, even though they'd only gotten a few, maybe $100 interest, like in 15 years. It was awful. They didn't even get up to the value because the interest rates went so far down so quickly. But so many people thought that the stock market was going to close down, and we had a really hard time for a long time with the stock market and putting our money in it, no matter who you were. You can ask. It went down horribly in the 1990s. It went down horribly in the 1980s, and nobody. The stock market was like 10,000, and to lose 10,000 points in one day of trading. The computers made it so that things just happened so quickly that stocks were just, getting sold like crazy. And they finally had to make a law, or they adjusted it themselves, that if the stock market fell so many points, that all electronic trading was off, because it just about ruined everybody the first time that we had a real slide. So anyway, I had my savings bonds, and I was all happy. So that's an interesting story, because that means that if you really wanted to buy like a $50 savings bond, you don't usually go out and just, take your savings bond and spend it, or turn it in, or anything, because it's a piece of money that you're saving in a little safe deposit box at the bank, or in a safe at home. I wouldn't just leave it hanging around, because if you lose it, you have to prove by some receipt or something that you had it. And I just never wanted to take that kind of chance. So, to make a long story short, buy $25, $20 savings bond every year, and after 10 years, you'd have $2,500, and you could buy a car, or you could have a cushion. I like to have a cushion. I used to always run around with a $100 bill folded up in my wallet, and I always gave my daughter a $50 bill to fold up in her wallet, because the weirdest things happen. You're out in the middle of the boonies, your car breaks down, sure, it gets towed. Where are you going to stay? You don't have anything on your credit card because it's, not payday, or you don't have a credit card like me. I'm trying to drink my water. That's important. So, save for, see, if you're 20, 50 years away to 70 sounds like it's a millennium. And yet by the time you get 30 and 40 and 50 and 60, you're just like, holy smokes, where did it all go? Where's my money? Yeah, it's so fun. Okay, we can make 6 of these. Oh, we can make 6 of these. So let's make 4 of these. And then let's make 4. Oh, didn't even get that far. We're going to run out of something. We're going to run out of stone. Oh my golly, do we have any more stone anywhere? Oh, no, we can't. No, 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 no. Oh, some gunpowder I'll take. I'll take it. I'll take this. Oh no, rattles. Ah. Oh, holy smokes, that's great. Okay, so come around here to this corner and grab it out of here. Move it over. Remember we moved it from the one cabinet to this one, to the mortar, because we were transferring stuff. And then move it from here over. Wouldn't it be nice if there was just a direct way to move it from one thing to another? But it always has to go through you, unless you do it like I showed you, where you get it, you drop it, and then you pick it up and put it where it's going to go. You know, the other day I was starting to tell you that the reason I don't like the smithy so far from the wall is that if you drop an item, sometimes it goes behind it, and then you have to jump up on the smithy, and you have to crouch down or lay down or something just to get there to get it. It's just, and pick it back up before it, the timer expires. Okay, yeah, back again. I hope I did it in this one. Isn't this exciting, guys? Don't you love it? Just busy work. And I'm only supposed to be on from 7 to 9 and then maybe a little bit later, but because I was having so many technical issues, I thought, well, I'm just going to come back on for a while. And now a while just is going into more of a while. And I don't even want to turn around and see what time it is. Well, maybe I will. Hold on. Oh, that's not bad, huh? Well, it's not that bad. Oh, did I get everything? No, I didn't. Okay, I have some more wood if I need it. If. Operative word. I think the word will be will, not if. I know that we need 750 and 450s for some. Oh, yeah. That wasn't even an operative word. That was a real word. It's not if. When we need it. Okay, everything out of here except clay. Okay, let's put the gunpowder where it belongs. Over here. You know, it's so hot in the room that I have the fans on. The air conditioning is going on. I'm still hot, and yet sometimes I get the sniffles. And I'm hot. It just doesn't even make any sense. And let's see, I bet you I could make some more ammo. Yep, 24, I'll take them. I'm not taking my guns out of here until I really need them. I don't want to put them someplace I'm not going to remember where they are. I have enough trouble with that already. Okay, so we got 5 behemoth gateways. Making sure that these guys are behemoth. You don't want to make 5 behemoth and then just 5 doors that are just gateways. Okay, so we need 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. I made all 4. Oh, how could I do that? I'm going to need some more stone. Oh my golly. don't have any more wood. Chimney. Okay. Well, I don't have any weapons. So let's just go over here and kill 3 trees. Hatchet gives you wood. These trees don't give you anything but about 100. Oh, see, 90. The big trees up above that are tree trees give you 300. But that's where all the bad things are. So I'm just going to kind of hang out down here. Just get our last gate up, and then we can go put our gates up. There you go. Yeah. Actually, you better follow me. I don't know what's around the corner. Take a chance. Get up. Run over here. I'm getting up on top of you just to do anything. Up here? Are you kidding me? I don't like to see something. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. See, when something's running like that, it means it's being chased. If it's being chased, that means something's trying to eat it. If something's trying to eat it, and you don't have any weapons, just get out of there. Even if it follows you home, there's plenty of people down here that'd just be glad enough to kill it for you. Even though they're animals, you know, no biggie. And I left the door open. Honest to goodness, I have such a bad habit. If I would have closed that gate, I'd still have my little Jeroboa. Oh, just sad, just sad. Okay. Alright, so let me put this away. See if I can shut this window this time. Oh, shut. Alright. Let's go in and... Man, I hope by the time 6 months rolls around, I'm really good at this mouse thing. 2 more months to go. We only need wood. Oh, we'll take the meat. Didn't even see it. I don't think I can. Can I manage it all the way over there? I forgot to get in between. Wow, nice. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm happy. Okay, well, let's get this this out of here. Put it in here. Go here. Put the meat away. As a timer, that means there's going to be some spoiled meat for the narco berries over there. I have plenty of food, so I'm not worried about that at the moment. I need wood, thatch, probably not fiber, but wood, and thatch for building clay adobe. Okay, so now we can go and craft our last behemoth gateway. Now we'll have 6 of each. We can craft 1 item. Yippee-doo. Now we have 6 S plus behemoth gateways. Well, I'm going to put them. We have any storages over here? Yeah, we do. I'm going to put them right here because I'm going to have to go out and clear the area. Because remember, they don't like to. Oh, look at. They don't like to place. Do not like to place if there's a lot of junk in the way. They say that they're obstructed. Well, yeah, there's rocks around, but it's not a biggie. Okay, behemoth, dinosaur. Reinforcement door. It's not behemoth. What's behemoth in here? Behemoth reinforced doors 3. We need another gate. Oh my golly. What do we need for another gate? I don't know. Oh, it says that we can make it. Oh, it's because we put that wood in there, huh? It doesn't join the others because this is an S plus one. Okay, so here's an S plus one. And so we have 7, 10 gateways. Now we're going to need our picks, our scythe. I'm going to take a weapon, stuff to get the green junk out of the way. Pick. Because we break 2. Oh, we're going to be right here. Oh, it's only 2 pounds. No big deal. 6 arrows. Did I shut this door? Come on. Come on. You can walk. You can walk. You can walk. Walk, walk. Huh. Like I said, I can't wait to be able to not be jerky on doing that. Okay. Crash. Okay. So we can go here. Jump up here. And back up. Now after I get all this cleaned out, you know what I wonder? I know it's a little rocky and junk. I wonder if I could bring another behemoth gate over here and then another one and let's go over to that one. Be kind of angly wrong, but I wish I would have thought about that earlier. And I wish I would have put this one way back there, but you can wish all you want about all kinds of... Ooh. Come on, let's go see if there's anything good in this one. Oh, don't eat. I need to get up there. And this one doesn't have any fortitude to speak of. So I had to leave him last night. Yep, just like now. Come on, come on. You can make it. You can make it before it crashes. You can make it. You can make it. Purple's nice. I don't know if I can get to it. I don't know if it'll let me access it. Let's try it. Oh, it will? An adobe railing? Out of a purple? You've got to be kidding. No recipes? Man. Over there next to the green obelisk, I got all kinds of recipes all the time. No way. No way. Move closer to right. I'm laying on top of the guy. Wow. That's awful. Awful. Worse than awful. Really awful. I mean, really awful, awful. Oh, that's too far away. I'll never be able to carry all that if I could get too much. And he'll never be able to get to me if something happens. Okay. What am I doing? I'm getting out number 3. Handy dandy. Get more wood. See? Same wood as we got from 3 of those sap trees. So much easier. So much faster. Blueprint for an adobe railing? Give me a break. Why couldn't we got something really cool, like a recipe for something, you know, to give us more energy or something when we don't feel well? How much, what are you? You're not the 96, are you? Oh, you're 56. Well, we're not going to mess with it. Okay, come on. We got things we have to do. You are following, right? You're not falling down the hill or something? Alright, let's go. Okay, so that thing over there is at an angle. This isn't. Okay, you get to unfollow. And you get to be put on, let's put you on high. High is low. Oh, you're not going to go, no, there's no way. I like medium, but if there's no medium, you go high. Okay, so just come over here. Let's just walk over here. Kind of hang out here. And I need to go get a drink of water. Ta-da! Drink of water. Which way does this one open? In. So if you place it from this side, this is supposed to be the inside. This is supposed to be the outside over here. I wondered why I was having so much trouble with those 2 over there, because they're opening into my corral area, and it's making a big mess out of everything, because then I can't get the animals in and out and around. So now we know the inside goes the side that you're on and placing. Oh, what a horrible time to, well, at least I learned it. Now I know. So let's take the regular stone came with them all. And we'll just go place them. Oopsie daisy. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Is this a sheer drop over here? Gosh, I can't see out of the weeds. See what I mean about just getting a parasaur even? It's important that that you get something to ride that makes you get higher up so you can see. And a parasaur, as much as you know, think it looks goofy, you can knock it back with, that's how that's supposed to go out. You can knock it back with a Morellatops or a parasaur. If you're straight on it like this and it's coming straight at you, you can keep knocking it back, and of course, you know, probably kill it if it's just one. If it's, you know, 5, you're probably not going to kill it. It does happen all the time. Well, okay. I'm not talking, am I? You know, this grinding, I can see why they do it off camera. Like I said last night, you know, they it just takes concentration. You're thinking about what you need to do, how you're going to do it, where you're going to put something. And I can see why they have a lot of this stuff already built so that they can visit and talk and enjoy being with you. It's kind of important, you know, that you watch. Look at the tails. I'm just going to jump off and see if it works this way. It's kind of important, you know, that you entertain the people that are watching you. I mean, after a while, just always doing this is going to get a little boring. Even for me, it's a little boring. It's not just a little boring. It's really boring. And, you know, unless we're going up and we're looking for crystal or we're doing something, but, you know, having everybody die this morning, it just kind of made me really upset. And I thought, maybe I should do this off camera. Like so I said, it was a conundrum, which means it's a decision that you have to make, and you don't really want to make it, and you really don't know what you should make, one way or the other. Should I just do this? Should I go up in the mountains and leave and then not have this done, you know, and spend hours and hours after hours? And I told you that at 70, sometimes I get kind of tired. Well, actually I get a lot tired. And because after this, you know, then I look at my stream, and then I look at other people's streams, and also I'm studying to make these things into videos so that I can cut out all this junk. Oops, we're heavy. You know, like all the times that the system was lagging, no matter what it was, whether it was the internet or the server or whatever. You know, are you heavy already? 8:57? You're kidding. Oh my gosh, no way. Really? No kidding. Ah. Get rid of that, get rid of those. Get rid of all that. Nope, gotta keep that. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Okay. I know you're thinking, what is she doing now? Well, I used to do this when I couldn't see where I was going to place something, but right now I'm gathering fiber because I'm just going to go ahead and put a storage box out here. You know, wild animals don't bother your storage box. And there isn't anybody else on the server, you know, it's going to come over here and open it up and get all my fiber. That's not a biggie. So we'll just get some fiber and we'll get this one out of the way for sure. Oh, not going to do it. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to need a little bit of, we went and got wood, see? We already have the wood. We're so happy about that. Okay, so let's get, I used to just do, T right into my inventory until I learned how to do O without dropping everything. I mean, you can go kind of crazy, and it's kind of it's difficult to be new. Like I said last night, work at your own pace. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not learning fast enough. You're learning just fine, and you're doing great. And that's what's important. Okay, let's make a storage. Storage. Okay, now we're gonna need 25 wood for that and 50 wood for that. And I'm never gonna use all that. Am I? No, I'm going to be demolishing it as soon as we're done out here. Okay. So where do we want to put this thing? We're going to put it... Actually, I am not going to put it on the other side of the gate, because then it'll just be outside the gate. What good is that? Let's see. Put it in your hot bar. And there you are, tiny teeny little guy. Kind of get it out of the way there. Okay, that's it. Ta-da! Okay, let's get on you. It's gonna be so much easier. That's it, right there. Whoa. Okay, let's get whatever it is in here that's making you all luggy. I know, I think that same thing sometimes. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just going to start here and go like this. Let's get, what else is in here? This is in here. Do that. We need to get rid of this and this and this. And I need to take this back. A blueprint for an adobe railing in a purple drop. Are you kidding me? That is ludicrous. Ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah, you don't need to carry those. Okay. Let's see this. And I don't want to leave my doedic out there because he's full. And remember, if they're full, they usually can't protect themselves. Well, they could if whatever it was right there. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's get you unloaded. Sand. Who would have ever dreamt that we need sand and stone in such abundance? I know stone because on the other 2, 3, 4 maps, you know, you need building materials, period, the end. And it is such a grind to go get them, you know, unless, of course, your doedic is really high level when you first get it. And, of course, mine was only like a 10 or a 20, maybe even less. But I could tame it. at a lower level. You can't tame something that is a really high level unless you are really good when you are a low level. I mean, it's just kind of like too hard. You don't want to be. That's why my first parasaur was only what happened? Happened. I hate when the system gets all weird. Can you do that? Can't do that, huh? How about if we walk over here? Walking around a rock. There we go. Remember, it gets the rock. It doesn't hit your animals. It will hit an untamed animal, and if the animal is really a high level, and it will probably just go ahead and kill you. And your doe dick, and your ride. If something can't, if you don't have, like my 2 parasaurs and I all died to a really low level ankylosaurus because I accidentally hit him with my whip. And I wasn't on my parasaur to turn around. You're full? No kidding. Well, I don't need the sand. Too bad, sand. I'm not using sand right now anyway. I'm not gonna bother. Right now I'm using, that is crazy. Jiminy Christmas. What are you doing, Rolly? The only way to stop this is to get up there and get on it. And finally, come on, get on here. I got it. Thank you. Jiminy Christmas. Uh-oh. It's going to continue, huh? I was going to... How come I'm off of it? I pushed W for walk. I can't see where I am. And around... If this is a bug, I don't know. That just keeps going. If it is a bug, I don't get off until after... whatever it is that I could aggro is a way far away. I don't care what it is. Let's see here. How much are you weighing? 610. Let's just get rid of sand. I'm not messing with sand tonight. I'm already messed with enough stuff. Oh, jeez. I don't know. At first, when I was first starting, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stick around here, and I'm going to, build, and, oh, I'm just doing so good. Here, hold on. It lags, and then I push the wrong button. And you stick around where you are. You're so glad that you are there. You just can't believe how happy you are that you've survived. But you make a little area, you put up a little fence, and pretty soon, you're there and you don't want to go out of it, and you have to. And then after a while, after about your 4th month, you're just like, oh, I gotta do more than this. Why is that? That can't possibly be. What are you doing? Oh, come on. Up. Get on. Just ride it away. Ride. Can you get this one? It's not even getting them now. There's something wrong. There's really something wrong now. Jeez. Okay, if you need the flint out of these, I don't know if an ankler would be able to get the flint out of these or not. That's fascinating. I have no clue. Truly. Where are you in all these weeds? No, I don't know. There we go. If I was doing this with an axe, I would get sand and stone and hardly any flint, but then I wouldn't be able to carry anything. So I'm just not even messing with it. Okay, I weigh enough now, low enough, that I could just come over here. Well, that was just, didn't work out real well, did it? I mean, having the morella tops worked out great, but something's wrong with Rolly. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. On the center map, you have those, God, now I can't even remember what they are. They're like a little brontosaurus. What are those? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Prime engram saddle. They can carry 10 passengers. Terror, Parasaurolophus, Stego, Gallimimus, Megalosaurus, Polynoscorpius, Dire, Diplo. Is that the one? Is it a Diplodocus? Pretty sure it is. It's called the bus. Yeah, I'm sure it's the Diplo. It's smaller than a Bronto, but it doesn't have any melee damage. It won't melee on anything. It was the right place at the right time. Okay, so it doesn't have melee damage, but it does push you away with its head. And I mean, it can push you a long way. And it has to be passively tamed. And if you don't think that it isn't a bummer to be walking around trying to tame something that is pushing you, like, halfway across ARK, it's really strange. So let's see, I'm just going to go get you. I don't know what's wrong with you, but let's just get you and come on. Let's go. Yeah. So I had one, and I cage tame, and I put it in the cage, and I'm jumping around trying to get, where it says, push E to tame, and I get to feed it like once or twice, and the admin comes in and shows me how to do it. He just made it so simple, and I made it so hard, and he left, and I still couldn't do it. Hello? Yo, come on, this way. This is why you want your animals, like this little guy, on lowest. See, he's on low right now. I'm putting him on lowest. If it goes. Might not work. What are you? High, highest, low, lowest. Okay. And then just walk slow. Let them line up behind you. Jeez. This even happens if you're bringing them in those huge behemoth gates. Okay. No more fussing around. Come on. Too bad. I don't have everything I need to make the Progoptodon saddle. I think I need crystal or silica pearl, something I don't have. And so I have it following the anklet. So wherever the anklet goes, it goes. Okay, hurry up and take it off of follow so it doesn't come back out the door. All right. This is one of those things I'm just going to have to do myself, huh? What a pain in the drain. Before I do that, do I have my sickle? I need to clear out a lot of that vegetation. I can't even see to place anything. Let's just get here. Da, 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 my sickle. I'll put my sword in number 1 since I'm not carrying arrows. That I'll put you in number 2. I'll put you in number 7. Oh gosh, wrong place. Don't get arrow. 7 is the whip. I guess I could take a couple of these. I don't need this because it's not getting that bad. I can just come in here and take care of it at the smithy. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go do it. I must have gotten the... Oh, it's Wilson. He's the one who has the highest weight. Oh my gosh. I really miss my Paris, sir. Jeez. I'd give anything for one of them now. Okay, so get rid of this. Get out your sickle. Start clearing out vegetation. I would let the animal do this, except we need fiber desperately. So I'm just going to do a little bit and get some of the fiber. Or I just have him get the ant, all he'd get would be berries and weight. And I just want to do fiber. I don't want to be in the house in the middle of a storm and go, I need fiber. I mean, fiber makes your cotton clothes. Oh, it's not going to. Geez, 71 fiber and it's not going to take it. All right, I'll just keep going. Heck with it. Aren't we having such a great time? Of course, it's after the time that I'm already supposed to be logged off and not doing this anymore. But I have so much to do. I just can't stop. Unless, I just want to continue tomorrow. And if I continue tomorrow, I'm not going to get anything done tonight that I need to get done. Like get up a fence that will protect everybody. Okay, well, let's see here. Okay, so let's see. We'll put all this fiber on here. Fiber, surprisingly, even though it's really light, you can, if you have a lot of it, it will weigh you down. Uh-oh, hot bar cave. My grandma. Okay. Okay, now I am going to be not knowing how to do this, so put this to 8. Get out your... I have to make it so... Okay, so I need to make it so that if I go like this, I see most of the green at the same time, and not one side more than the other. Right there. See, that first part right there, that's where the gate's supposed to go. Okay. Don't have any holes in between the 2 gates. Oh gosh, please don't be a hole. Uh-oh. Gosh. Why does it do that? I know you can't answer. I know you're not going to answer me, but hey. Okay. let's see here. Okay, so that is really sad, but it happens. All right, I need the doors. Where are the doors? Oh, aren't you cute? Nope, nope, you can't have any more. No, zip. Don't even think about it. They're not in here. They're not in him. They're in here. Where I left the door open. Let's see, 24, 12, 36. What am I doing on water and food? Not so hot. Keep care of yourself on ARK too. And then I got to stop and drink water for realies. Where are we? 9. My food's down to 68. Oh gosh, how could I do that to myself? All right, let's go. Shut the door this time. No anything in here. Okay, here we go. Come over here. Get on you, move you out of the way. Press E. Press E again and drink the water. Okay. If you were on him and you had to stay on him, you would be pressing F, the function button, to access his inventory while you're on him. And remember, do not use E at all when you are flying, or you will just fly right off of your animal, bird, I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, you will fly right off of it, and you will drop and die. Unless you have a parachute, which in that case, you better have your bird on follow, or it'll just fly away and land someplace you won't know where it's at. Then you'll have to get out your pet finder, and if you have, it just gets to be a mess. So don't push E. Do not push E. If you need food, put it down in your hotbar so you can push a number. Do not push E when you're riding a bird, a moth, or anything, you know. I mean, we don't have Quetzals here, but if you're on a Quetzal, I liked the Quetzal the best because I didn't fall off, but I fell off my Argent right away. And we all make the mistake, and we all die, and then you have to go find your Argent, and it's a good thing I had my Pteranodon. So anything you're flying on any of the maps, just take care and don't push E. F and hotbar, and I. You can push your I button, see where you are, doing what you're doing. I need to get rid of these things. Okay. Yeah. Lesson learned. I'm sure you'll do it, but the first time you do it, you'll never do it again. And if you get a boat, don't use thatch to make, you know, it bigger. The first thing is, you know, a spino will come and just crash right into you, and half your thatch will be gone, your storage will be gone, everything will be gone. Oh, at least it was from me. I mean, it was all gone. Just zippy twat was gone. Everything, all my storage, that I had all my saddles and everything because I was traveling around. So then I just took the time and I made a concrete platform. And I used one of those things where you use a pillar and then you lower and lower and lower and lower and lower the concrete slab until it's all the way lowered. And of course, after I got all done, then this came out. Of course, it did. Right when I got ready to go do some stuff, because I wasn't navigating so hot. Remember, I got lost in the waterways, even with a GPS. Even with a GPS. We're talking even with a GPS. I get lost. So, I mean, it wasn't so good. I have to say, these aren't S+. So I will just stick you right here. And I'm not going to be using this for a moment. I'm not going to be using this for a moment. So I will just go ahead and put S+ stone 7 right here. And the S+6 right here. We'll have to use one that isn't a S+ for one of those S+ gates. Okay, so 9. Purdy. How bad is that? It's not that bad. We're laying down, by the way, so we can see. The one over there is really bad. You can, I don't know. It's really bad. Okay, so now the next thing is we're going to have to put this perpendicular to this, and we're going to have to be careful doing it, or we'll just be really angly. Okay, so I'm going to turn and look at this, and I'm going to back up, I think, so I can kind of get an idea of how this one is. And then I'm going to kind of, why might I put that storage box there? Don't answer. I don't want to know why we did it. Okay, so this one, no! Oh my God, no! I pushed the wrong button. No. Okay, so this is the kinding pickup. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I am so glad. I am so glad I made this in Structures Plus. I was so used to the crafting table with this. It just wasn't called S+, but now it's a universal S+. Don't forget to make an S+ crafting table. Oh my golly. That was just amazing, huh? Okay, now I've got to make this so it's kind of perpendicular. I have no clue how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to go A, and then walk, and we'll just come in here. We'll go A, and then go backwards, and a little bit forwards. Anyway, if we go this way, I wonder if it's really awful. Oh, well, at least it's touching. You think it's crooked? I'm sure it's crooked. Great. Yeah, it's like parking a car or something. So what if it's crooked? We can always pick it up later. This is what's nice about these. If you're moving and you want to move to another place, you can pick all of this up and take it with you. How cool is that? Of course, you can't take anything like this, you know, that wasn't made in the Structures Plus, and I didn't even know the Structures Plus was there until the admin said it, I think like 2 or 3 nights ago, that we would finally have it, and I was just like so excited because you can pick it all up. It's very, very nice. Oh, it's opened up the wrong way. Remember I said, oh, if you put it this way. Why is it? No, you're not supposed to open this way. You're supposed to open out. What are you guys wrong? What is wrong with you guys? No kidding. No kidding, no kidding, no kidding. Oh, how odd. Because I placed... Well, now they're going to have to walk all the way around the door. But I remember that from over there at the Green Tower. Same thing happened. Let's see, are you in the way? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to leave you there because you kind of block that. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that. Let's see, I might have to put a fence in. You know, a little bit of fence. I might be able to put a gateway. And then if I was just going to take out a smaller animal, that would be work. That I could just put a tiny gateway. But I just kind of made a little alcove here for some of the other animals that, you know, might come in. Now this is a bug. Oh, this is not a bug. These are the ones that open when you get close to them. Never mind. Now you don't have to press E. You just walk over. Okay, what are you doing? What's going on? Another heat wave? Another heat wave. Oh, we don't need another heat wave. Oh, I really like that structured plus. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so cool. Now I don't even have to, you know, do anything spectacular or particular. I can just walk over there and right away it opens for me. So I could just put one. See, I can't really put anything at an angle because underneath this drops off right here. And these right here, you can't dig anything out. I mean, you cannot dig anything out or flatten it out. Maybe someday they'll have a shovel for us. No, I want to place something, guys. I really don't want to do that. This is kind of... Okay, next time, do not put the doors in until we're done. Or you're just going to have that happening all the time. Oh my gosh. I can't have that going on while I'm trying to place something. It's funny, huh? Okay. And you can't have all these weeds in here. It's going to get hot. Then it's going to say I got to get in. And I'm going to be all like, I don't want to. So I have things I have to do. Like put in this other gate so things quit killing us. Or it will kill me if it's going to be one of those 163-degree days. And if that's the case, then you do want to be in. Just be our luck. That would be 163 degrees out here. Okay. Okay, remember to up your health, because no matter what you do, and I don't have any recipes to help my health because none of those drops have given me any recipes. Go to your inventory and watch your health decrease as this increases. Now this got up to 163 degrees the other day, and my health went down half. And if you are really low in health and have been upping weight because that's what you do, you have to stop. You have to start doing your health, your stamina, but mostly your fortitude, which you never usually have to do on any of the other ARKs that I know of. So up your fortitude in this scorched earth. Up your health first. Because you want to, first thing you want to do, I think I'm going to have weight because I need to carry stuff. Well, make 10 trips and get your health up, because you won't survive the heat wave. 106 degrees, 107. I'm drinking water. Hot day out here. Okay. Let's go over here. And it doesn't matter if you're stationary or if you're working. So you might as well just work in the house without air conditioning. Sand and stone and fiber. Okay. So I'm going to put all of these behemoth gates. Oh, let's just put them back here. Remind me, don't put the doors in until we're ready. And also, don't forget that when you make an S+, you can take it with you. And I was moving when I was on the center map from one island to another, because I did like my admin and took over a whole entire island. I was so excited. I was over there. I'd already had my, excuse me. I'd already had my Stargate in, all kinds of cool things. I was ready. And then he came and got me early in the morning, and he goes, look, and he showed me the trailer on this. And as a gift, he bought it for me. I'm just like, oh my God, he's so sweet, because he knows I love ARK. Here I am, 4th month into ARK, and I'm just like playing all the islands. My granddaughter loved Valhalla. Now, I never got a chance to play it, so I'm not going to say anything. She just loved that one. That was the one she liked the best. And I need to put this in. Wait a minute. I got to put this away. Talking too much. Okay. Is there any wood in the smithy? Absolutely. Then is there any that we can put over here? Absolutely. Then we have to walk over here. You know what? Maybe we have enough. I'm not promising. No, we don't have enough stone. We would need more stone. What's the temperature up to? 102. Oh, it gets like that here in Southern California all the time. Okay, let's go. Might have some in here. Only 1,000 pounds of it, and I'm going to have to take this. Yeah. Why 102 during a heat storm would take your health, and 102 without the heat storm in this ARK, Scorched Earth, gets up to 104 or something before the heat storm even starts, or there is no heat storm? It's just kind of goofy, huh? Okay, so let's see here. How much do we need for S+ gateway? Do we even have an S+ gateway? What is going on? Why does it say it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit? That's not right. it only went from 67 up to 101. That's a long way. Okay, heat storm's over. And we didn't lose any health. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're looking for S plus anything that we might make. We need to get the S plus for and make it always at this table, no matter what. The glass ones are so pretty. Beautiful, actually. Beautiful. Here's a Stargate remote. Do we have Stargates? Yeah, that would be nice, huh? Oh, a Stargate. Can we make Stargates? I wonder what I have to be to make a Stargate. Requires ZPM to run. That must be something that we don't have loaded, because we're doing vanilla. Okay. Stone gateway. Reinforced gate. Stone gateway. Reinforced gate. I'm doing them one at a time. If I did all four of one, then for sure we'd run out of stone. Of course we're going to run out of stone. Of course. Why not? We need it. Okay. This is so cool. S plus, I'm so excited. Oh my god. I promised I would stay up by the microphone so you guys could hear me instead of me mumbling sitting way back in my chair. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Just a tiny bit. Maybe this one? Not even. Forget that. How about this one? Yeah, we can do this. Alright, let's go. Okay. We may not be able to run, and sometimes it's really hard to get up these, even though you should be able to. Sometimes you need to put ramps everywhere. But I forego the ramps until I'm done building. Then I run around and do all the rampy things. Okay, so now we need one more gate. Okay. Okay, 7. Oh, well, then let's just make 4 of each. The reason is, go have 4 of that one. I'll make 1 more of these. That way, we can put one on the north, south, east, and west to get in. Oh, I love it. It's really nice. Okay, so let's get these. Kaboom. Kaboom. It's only 16 pounds. That's the same as 4 walls. That's crazy, huh? Okay. So, let's see. I don't need my whip. Well, maybe I do. I'll use the whip instead of the sickle. And we're putting up only gateways. We're not putting up the doors. That was a disaster. Total disaster. Because they open and shut for you automatically. And so we're over here opening, shutting, opening, shutting. Okay, what am I doing here? I want to make over here, I wanted to be able to, since there's nobody else on here, you know, since there's nobody else, no one else on my server yet, I could just block this off because I doubt if anybody's going to even be around here for a while. But if you want to join me, if you go on twitch.com and look at my my profile, and at the bottom I gave you the numbers to get on onto Scorched Earth with me, if you'd like. I just got a new server and I can take 35 people, or 35 players actually. So it would be really fun. Okay, we do not need animal feces. We do not need any kind of seeds. These don't, I wasn't ready to take all this stuff. I just was taking, it's funny, huh? Here it is, all this. Who knew I was going to get all this stuff? This is great. It's great, but it's kind of, now I have to be careful. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of all these. Okay, we're done. Okay, let's go over here. And let's see, we're going to be putting one right in through here, over here. So let's just get all this out of the way. Aren't these whips crazy? They're so cool, crazy cool. But also, do not let an ankle or a dodick around you if you have a really low parasaur with you. Or even two low-level parasaurs that you've just been gathering and everything. I mean, I almost had this house already done, and I lost my parasaurs. So I had to do it on my own, and then I just kind of hung out here. And then I would find these, all of these Morella tops were all stuck in rocks, and so was my parasaur this last time that I tamed. It was stuck in a rock. Just look for them when they're stuck in rocks, and remember, do put them on passive first, or don't let them be like my last time that happened and lose it because your animal, is charging it and killing it, and that was just terrible. That happened about 2 hours ago. I was still on before I started having all these technical issues and logged off. I almost had another Morella tops, which would have been very nice. I'm not going for level, I'm going for numbers of Morella tops. Because we're going to be traveling around, we're going to be going and getting, I don't know where it is, all the crystal. I know where the salt is right around crystal, I've heard. Sulfur is right around crystal. So sulfur, salt, and crystal are up in these mountains here. Very scary. But we're going to have to go. And then silica pearls in abundance are in these rivers and at each obelisk. All you have to do is just walk in the water. There's no bad fish here. There's snakes in the rivers, but I haven't seen a snake in any of the obelisks yet. Okay, so we're all cleared out. Okay, so let's get rid of this sandy junk. It's lugging us down. We don't want to be lugged down when we're trying to put up these huge behemoth gates. Now, isn't this amazing? We're getting so much accomplished, and it's taking a long time, but we're getting a lot accomplished. And I'm glad you're with me, taking and grinding. Pretty soon, you're going to have to do this too, so you might as well just, get online, and when the program becomes, now we're in the beta, and the beta is going to be released soon, and it'll be the series ARK. You're just going to have to get it and have a ball and find your first tame, something really easy. The first on the center, I think the first map they give you is the Phiomia island too. Is there a Phiomia on the island? Yes, there are. So if you look in your engrams and you look under saddles, remember you have to be a level 5 to tame. You can get a Phiomia on the other 2 ARKs, all the other ARKs, I'm sure. It only takes 6 engrams. You'll be able to get it easy. The parasaur is next. Ichthyosaurus, remember that's a passive tame. That's the little tiny dolphins. And the Morella tops are here. And if you only want to see what is on Scorched Earth, here they are. This is the rock golem saddle, the mantis, the thorny dragon, the lymantria, which is the moth. The thorny dragon replaced the beaver. It's your new smithy. This is your Morella tops, which is your camel, Losaurus, about right behind me. And then here's the mantis, which you passively tame. You massively tame the mantis and the limantria. The rock golem, you have to hit in the head. I guess it doesn't have a lot of health, but it has 1,000,000 points of torpor. All the rest of the animals are just what was on all the other maps. So yeah, you're lucky. It's going to be nice. Okay, so I'm going to back up because this is going to be really big. And I'm going to get all this stuff back in my hotbar. So first one we'll place is 8. And we'll try to get it so is this the same? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So let's see here. I mean, it's touching. Might be off a little bit, but it's touching. It says we don't have any fence foundations down. Not much we can do to ensure that it's going to be perpendicular. So it's kind of a seat of your pants thing issue here for us right now. I don't know if I really, you think that it's straight, and then you walk away, and of course it's as crooked as it can be. And I really don't know. All of my other gates like this over at the obelisk, they were all kittywampus, but everybody was safe. I was all happy about that. Oh yeah, this is good. I wish I could tell if it was perpendicular or not. I don't know. Why is it doing that? I don't want it to do that. I want it to come back a little bit more. It's going sideways. It's not going backwards. Look at that. You've got to be kidding me. I'm trying to walk backwards and it's not letting me. Is there a rock there? Oh, you're kidding. No way. Oh, yeah. Wouldn't let me get around the rock. Doggone it. Wish we were. Are we horribly overweight? No, we're okay. Alright. And we continue. Okay, here we go again. Might as well just get this thing out of the way. That's why I clear out everything. Even that big rock that was in the back of this stuff and everything, I just got rid of it all. Just as soon as you don't clear out something, you're going to bang into it. I thought that was just a weed, so I didn't bother. Shock. I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. You can eat this one. You can eat this one. Finish it one off. Now we can eat seeds as long as they're good seeds. So our food is really low. Don't let our food get low. Take good care of yourself. Eat an apple every day. It's a song. My mother used to love that song. That was a long time ago. You know, I was thinking, I read an AARP. I don't belong to them, but, you know, they have AARP magazines in the doctor's offices. And it was a really interesting headline because it said that almost 50% of the grandparents in the United States are raising their grandchildren. What a terrible statistic, but what a great thing for the grandkids. So, grandmas and grandpas, pay attention to your grandkids. Do some things that they want. You know, if they run in and they just want to go in their room and you're all frustrated and you get angry with them, choose what you're going to fight with them about. You know, don't just, I mean, they've had it rough already because they're, you know, you weren't raised by someone else, and it's tough to get used to somebody else, and maybe they've come from not such a great place. I don't know how to say that, but you get the gist. Anyway, if you know, and grandkids, you know, if your grandparents, if there's something that they just keep, you know, yang about, just say, okay, I will do one thing, you know, I'll get my homework done early. But then you're going to leave me alone because I'm a teenager and I want to go do this. Just be honest. I mean, if you're going to live with somebody else, just be honest with them. And that goes for the grandparents. If your grandmother and grandfather were raised by your grandmother and grandfather, you would have had to walk a mile to school out in the boonies and gone and had to plow the fields with your grandmother and grandfather, and it would have been a harsh reality for you, and it was a harsh reality for them. So just be extra patient and caring. I could see right through that. I liked it better the other time we had it, but there's just nothing we're going to do about it. So that's it. Too bad. It's done. Done deal. So I don't know why I want to bring that up, but I really feel that, you know, you have to choose your battles if you're a grandparent. I got my grandkids and I just let a lot slide. I mean, they'd been through horrible things, and why irritate and aggravate them when, if it's important, really important for their health, their life, then yeah. But if it's something that they're going to outgrow that you did when you were a kid, like not make your bed, not clean up, you know, not wear the right kind of clothes to school, whatever they want, wear their pajamas to school, who cares? You know, don't care. Just don't even bother. Just don't even bother. Just let them do their thing. It's important that they know that they can do something too. If they want to dress themselves up a certain way, you know, unless it's inappropriate and the school is going to kick them out, then, you know, yeah. But, yeah, I wouldn't, my grandmother was sweet and everything, but boy, I spent a summer with her, and it was really different than I thought it was going to be. She was kind and gentle, but she also had her mores, which means morals. And they were different than my mother's. And I had to change. But I was 12, and it was pretty easy for me because I knew I wasn't going to be living with her. I was just going to be visiting for the summer. Yeah. So if you have to live with a grandparent over and over and over and over and over, I know that my grandkids were probably like, oh, gosh, you know, Grandma. So I just try to be really nice. If they wanted to do something, I made sure that I knew what they were doing, or I knew how to do it, like game. I mean, why, you know, if it was their parents are gaming. Be a parent. Game with them. If they don't want you to game with them, watch them. I love watching my grandkids play. It is so much fun. I love watching them play. Bloodborne, Dark Souls. Wow. World of Warcraft, if anybody doesn't know. You know, it's just, and then all the other games that they play, that all the other gamers play, I think it's great. And right now, I would only know how to build maybe on Minecraft in here. When I first started, I played for a month on Minecraft on a PS3, because the PS4 is always being used here, because we have tons of games. And it was so scary. I mean, the lava and the water, I wouldn't know what to do. I would break into it, and I got scared. One time I was, you know, like in the dungeons in this one tiny hole. I finally died, of course, but yeah. And I was on the easy vanilla one without any monsters, and it took me forever to. It took me weeks just to get the controller down. Then I wanted to start on ARK because I just loved watching it, and I had built, you know, my little place on Minecraft. Nothing like everybody else, but it was my little place, and so I I got I got a controller for ARK, and I couldn't do anything. It was harder to learn the controller for ARK than it was to learn this PC mouse and a keyboard. Should we even try to go up there and get that thing? I don't know. I guess we could try. We haven't been getting much luck. I mean, so far we've gotten an Adobe window, an Adobe window, an Adobe wall. Oh no, Adobe wall window. You know, the window with the wall of the window in it. I got that, and then I got the window to go with it. Come on, you can go up there. No, you can't. You can't do it. Okay, well, we'll go around. I'm okay about it. Just go here. Come on. I don't want to be out with all the bad, horrible things going on around here all by myself. So, yeah. I got that, and then this time I got an Adobe, hold on, let me get this stuff. Oh, it better be something. That's what I got? Oh, well, I guess if I was starting out, I want some recipes. You know, Rockwell recipes. I thought that's for sure I'd get those. I mean, I've gone to a white one, a purple one, a green one, and a blue one, and I have gotten the weirdest things. I got a little bit of narcotic. I got some preserving salts. That's really nice. Now we can put the preserving salt in one of the animals and see if the meat lasts longer. That would be a great thing to have. So we'll come up and get them anyway, because sometimes you get good things. Wow. Oh, the last time I got an Adobe fence rail. You know, that's what I got, an Adobe fence rail. So yeah, we're a little sparse on things that are coming in down, you know, in the drops. It's just kind of goofy to me. Are we overweight? No, we're just slower than you know what. You know, I haven't even been down there. Oh, it's going to aggro us. Just know it is. I don't have my gun. Oh well. Try not to jump off too deep of a cliff with your animal if they're the lower levels. It does harm them when you're on it. It doesn't harm them at all if you're off of them. Okay. If you're going to fall down a really tall cliff, just remember that it will take your animal's health, and make sure that you stop at the bottom. And if you're after, if something's after you, like a golem, or, as soon as you're out of their area, they're very territorial, but as soon as you're out of their territory and you're, not within aggro distance, they go back to being a rock. So as soon as that happens, turn around, see if they're going back to being a rock or if they're still chasing you, throwing rocks at you. Stop and check your animal's health right away, and force feed them berries if they're, just herbivores, and meat if they're carnivores. Get something in them that is going to increase their health, because you do not want, see, that is not perpendicular. That is really, that's a little V. Oh well, that's okay. At least we're getting up some safety here. Yeah, so make sure that if you jump off, like one time I came down one of those transport rings, and as crazy as it sounds, it dropped us. There was a glitch in the software, and my dire bear and I fell. The whole entire, it was really tall. It was really a tall cliff. And I got down to the bottom, and there was red all over the screen. I thought, man, it's killing me. But my health was fine. When I checked my dire bear, it was almost dead. So I didn't even move. I didn't move anywhere. I just stayed there and force-fed it berries until it was half health. It had like, five things of health, or 10, something really ridiculously low. I was really scary because I have had that dire bear forever. And I don't think I ever got reloaded back. I hope I didn't lose my dire bear. I had some great things on the center, and we came to this map so quickly that someday I'll have to reload it up and upload all my animals, if it's still available to do. Okay. Even if this is crooked, I could care. The reason being, I'm going to sneeze here. We need to get something up so our animals don't die. Because we are getting, if I'm going to start aggroing things to come down here this way, I certainly don't want them coming into our area. Period, the end. Okay, now I wanted to put, before I put the next one, I was thinking of putting one here, and then putting a little gateway, tiny small gateway, a kitty corner. Jesus, is really a pain in the butt. And it's already 11. God, I've been doing this for 4 hours straight. Just grinding. Making sure that I can get this compound up. It would sure be nice if there were other people, And I'm not saying hurry up and come. I'm just saying it sure would be nice. And for any of us to have another person with us on any server. It is really tough when you're doing it all alone, especially taming without, any help is tough. A lot of the people that are taming, tame with others, and it just works out really well. How am I doing on my food? How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Okay, well. I just want to pick up. Look at that. Or it's just lagging. Okay, so is this clear out enough? See, you get all these berries. I just want the silk and fiber right now. I don't want to bend over and use my sickle. Okay. Alright, here we are. Okay, so I find out what you got, put it down here in your hot bar, eat something, get your food back up. Oh, and when you're pushing the button, you can do other things. You can pick things up, you can move them, la-di-da. You can drop them. Okay, I only got 27 silk out of all that. That's kind of silly. That's not going to make us anywhere near where we need to be. So we'll just eat everything. What do we have now? We're down to 150 probably weight, and that's good enough to turn around and go just run and put this in the storage. And then get a drink of water. I've got to drink water. I've got to drink water. Period. The end. I've got to drink it. I want to get rid of that too. Okay. Let's transfer this, transfer this, transfer this. Transfer, 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 transfer. All right. Good job. See, I got a blueprint Adobe railing. Wonderful, you know. And then in Wilson, I got all this other stuff. Weird drops, boy. You know what's kind of fascinating is that these gates are almost parallel to those. That's fascinating. Okay, here, let's get up here. You're gonna have to come over here. Like this. It's probably better than it just won't block everything off. Get number 4 out. And bang away. Get rid of everything out of the way. Grind and grind and grind and grind. Okay, and remember, if you can't see where you're placing it because of the bushes that are as tall as you, well, you got to get rid of the bushes. Just take your morella tops and go stomp around. But my dough dick's having problems, so I just am not even worrying about it. It's got some kind of stupid bug, I think. Okay, are we good here? There's no rocks under these like before, huh? Okay. So get you. Alright, this is my first one. So I called him first. So let's go over here. Get all these things out of the way. And then come over here and get all these out of the way. And these. I should quit streaming, huh? And just say goodnight. So this isn't so long for you guys. I'm just going to keep going at it. Hold on a minute. Let me see something. Yeah. I've been streaming. It doesn't even say. Oh, I've been streaming for an hour and 52 minutes. Oh, that's okay. An hour and 52 minutes. That's not bad, huh? That's not 4 hours long like before. Okay, around here and kind of spot how we're going. A lot of these rocks will not respawn. A lot of the bushes will, but not really. Like in the center and on the island, I didn't cut down all the trees. If I needed a little bit of wood, I just go hit the tree like 1 or 2 times and let it be. Because a lot of the trees won't respawn inside your compound. And then, you know, when you really need to have a tiny bit of wood and thatch and there's an enemy outside, it's not that great. You gotta... am I full of something? Put you and you over here, and then I'm going to have you follow me, and we're going to go do rocks. Let's go do rocks here. There's a couple of rocks in the way. Right here's one that I noticed. Please do not get your nose in there, or I will hit you and you will be all bloody. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? Looks pretty good. Okay, let's just come over here and get you right here. Jump up. Before you even jump off. There you go. No. It's a sandstorm, isn't it? Yep. Oh, wait. Ears back, tail straight. It's a thunderstorm. Okay. We're having an electrical storm. Remember not to have a generator except for backup. Have a wind turbine. Electrical storms break your generator. I just kept making generators. I never even realized that on this map that it would break my generator. And so I kept losing generators like mad. And then I had an extra one, and I thought, okay, I can't use it. And then one of the guys on one of the YouTube videos said they just put a patch in that you can actually hold on a minute, that you can have the generator for a backup. So just hook it up to your electrical and you're good to go. Isn't that neat? I really need some of this. Come on, I need it. Okay. I'm not being judicious in getting my oil. I should be, but I'm not. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of coming off of this corner and going across, or coming off of this one and just coming across. I mean, I don't need a gigantic area just for me, and I have all this stuff around here in the back too. What do I have here? See, here's my little stone gateway. And I had wanted to put it right over here so that I could have little tiny animals right here. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and come down this way. I might as well. So let me see if I can kind of organize this a little bit here. And walk a little bit. You know, I could do that. Holy smokes. If I had better graphics card. Remember, I'm using an onboard graphics card. My graphics card died. Alright. Here we are. Nothing loaded in here that we can do. I can see that this is not shut. I don't know what an electrical storm does to a person. I've never been out in one. I just know it makes everything dark. Okay, so what's going on is that we're in for another storm, and let's see here. So I'm just going to say good night. I have a lot to do. I still want to do it. I love that you were with me. I know that it's late and the stream is long and you didn't learn anything. You just watched me grind on this segment of this. I usually just go from 7 to 9 with things I'm teaching, and then Like tonight, I got on about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. No, yeah, but I didn't stream. I just got on and started grinding, and then after I was done, well, I got into it about an hour and a half, and my system started lagging, and so I logged off and tried to log back in, and finally it got fixed about a half an hour later, and then I got on again, and now I've been going from 9 to about 11. Yeah. So I've been on for 3.5 hours streaming and about 6 hours playing. So I know that that's nothing for a gamer, but for me, I don't think that you just want to watch me keep doing this. I'm sure you don't want to watch me keep doing this. So I did order my microphone. It'll be here soon. It's going to be wonderful to be able to talk and it be steady, not, in and out and me mumbling. It'll just be really nice. I'll see the microphone. I'll remember to speak clearly and succinctly and louder. And I have to tell you that I love the way that you can jump. I love all the things that you can do. And bye-bye, guys. I love you all. And sweet dreams if it's night. And have a great day if it's morning. Because across the world, it is morning. Nighty. Bye-bye.